Ryan Reynolds never had an easy relationship with his late father, but as he's grown older, he's become more reflective of their dynamic. "I know who I am now," the Deadpool and Wolverine star, 47, tells PPL of the last decade, during which he welcomed 4 children with his wife, Blake Lively. "I've known who I am for the last 10 or so years, and my father's been gone for those. But as I look back, I'm constantly putting pieces of the story together that I wasn't really accepting my own responsibility." Ryan's father, James Chester Reynolds, died in 2015 at age 74 after living with Parkinson's for nearly 20 years. The disease was something his father, a tough and stoic former police officer, spoke rarely of in the family home. But as he slipped into delusions and hallucinations, father and son became more estranged. "At the time, I just thought my dad's just losing his mind," says Ryan, who would only learn after his father's death of the 2 lesser-known symptoms of Parkinson's. "There would be conspiratorial webs that he would spin about this is happening, and that these people might be after me, or this person is out to get me. And just stuff that was just such a wild departure from the man that I grew up with and knew." Reynolds has recently partnered with the educational campaign More to Parkinson, which offers resources to patients and caregivers. Distant from his father toward the end, Ryan chose to put a heartfelt message to paper. "I sent my dad a letter probably about maybe 5 months before he died, which I'm very grateful I did," he tells PBL. "The letter was basically a list of every amazing thing he ever did. Every time he showed up or every time he had a catch with me outside after baseball practice. Every time he just was. And if the man couldn't express his emotions in a way that was dynamic, well, many people can't." He continues, "The guy was born in the 40s. It's okay, so I'm super grateful that I sent that letter. I know for a fact it meant the world to him, and it went back from my earliest memories to present day or as close to present day as possible. So I did get that closure, but I wasn't with him when he passed away, and I do wish I was." Reynolds has past acknowledged that a tense environment at home in Vancouver led to his anxiety as a child. "My dad was never an easy person to be around," he said on the Smart Less podcast in 2021. "He was like a skin-covered landmine," he said then. "Like you just never knew when you were gonna step on the wrong spot, and he was just going to explode." In later years, such experiences coalesced into something unmovable. "It was very easy for me to dine off the idea that my father and I do not see eye to eye on anything," he tells PUPL, "and that an actual relationship with him is impossible. As I'm older now, I look back at it and I think of it more as that was my unwillingness at the time to meet him where he was."